So, it is the wee hours of August 2nd, 2021. I have 17 subscribers right now. So this is probably the first video you're seeing of mine. Just to give you a little backtrack, there was a first video where I felt the 90-day challenge. That was the beginning of April. Yeah, it was the beginning of April because the challenge ended on Easter. So then I filmed a video from April till the beginning of August, the end of July. And while editing that video, um, it got deleted. The video is not there, so this is the next video that you'll be seeing. I gained a little bit more muscle, but not too much weight was lost. I'll show you tomorrow morning, or the next clip will be how much I actually weigh. But just to give you a little bit of a brief overview of what happened from April to the beginning of August. So the first video, it was a lot of just life happening, a lot of things that were not necessarily the way I wanted them to go, but they happen. Life happens to all of us. I'm in a lot better place now. It wasn't seasonal depression, it was just life. I've learned to, even though I'm not happy with the way I look right now, I've learned to love myself. I was going through some self-image issues. I got the heaviest that I've ever been, around 250 pounds before quarantine. I was around 235, 238, never really touching 240. And then after quarantine during the pandemic, I'm at 250 now. So that's something that I'm trying to work on as well. A couple of weeks ago, I did part of the One Punch Man workout, which is 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer, 6.2-mile run. I tried that. A couple of days worked better than others. I haven't been too consistent with it. But mainly with this video, my goal is to just be more healthy and athletic. Of course, weight will fall off. You see the thumbnail, I'm definitely going to be a lot smaller. I don't know how much smaller. I hope I'm smaller. I hope it's a noticeable difference, but that's the goal. But yeah, my goal is to just be healthier overall, to be more athletic. So my litmus test will be, there's a little park over by Coleman Middle School. I'm going to run that tomorrow. I'm going to show you the weight in the next clip, but then I'll run that and see my time. And then after that, at the end of the challenge, which would be around maybe the beginning of December, I'll do it again and I'll see how my times compare and see how much I've improved overall. So that's that. So let's see the starting weight. I really don't have a target. It's 253 even. I just want to see how much better I can get by the beginning of December. So next I'm headed to do this little run and see what my time will be. So here is the park that I'll be running at by Coleman. So yeah, my goal is, I don't know how much time I'm gonna shave off. I guess first I need to run it to see what my starting point is. I don't know if a minute, 30 seconds. I really don't even know how long this path is. I did it back when I was in middle school, when I was doing cross country. The most athletic I've ever been in my life, when I was in the 8th grade, and track. So I don't know. Let's see how far I do. And I will say that 253 weight, that was the highest I've ever seen. I did have some smothered chicken and ice cream and corn the day before. Something I usually won't eat as heavy on a Sunday, but that's the weight. That's the starting weight. That's what the scale says. So yeah, I'm gonna park my bike, and I have this app that I downloaded that I mentioned, and we'll see what my starting time is. So I did do that run around that park by Coleman today. The app paused in my pocket, so I did not get an accurate reading. So I'm gonna go back tomorrow and I'll get my full time. I actually want to extend it a little bit longer for a run, but I need to work on myself. If you were born before 1998, You probably remember the show Made, where people would say, I want to be made into something, and they would have a coach. I'm pretty much being my own made coach. It would be nice if I had someone, but I'll figure it out. But I'm going to do this for me. So as I said, I'm going to lose weight. That's just going to happen. But my main goal is for health. I'm going to do this path tomorrow, the beginning of August, and then the beginning of December at the end of the challenge. And I'll see how much my time goes down, how much healthier I've gotten altogether. So we'll see tomorrow what my time is. So here's what I look like afterwards. I finished the race, but it was not easy. My time for a mile was 14 minutes and 44 seconds. The total distance was, I think, 1.81 miles, and it took me almost 27 minutes. So for someone who is 26 with no previous health issues, that is too long. But my goal is to get down at least to the 12-minute and 30-second mark. So I'll do it again in October, and I'll see where I go. But I'll say this, I didn't walk one step, and that is something I'm proud about. I ran or jogged the full thing, even though, not gonna lie, my knees started hurting, my lower back started hurting, but I did not give up. I finished the full thing. So it is the next day after that run. I'm gonna be honest, my toe does hurt a little bit, but I'm gonna do some low impact cardio today, so I won't be putting too much pressure on it. But it's around 7:45, and the kids start school next week, so in order for me to go work out and not be affected by, lots of kids walking to and from, getting stopped by buses and traffic like that, because if you know Wichita, the North Y is right by Gammon, especially if you take that bike path. So I'm gonna have to start leaving the house earlier, which is just discipline, maybe around 7, maybe 6:45, so that I can be home by, or at least leave the Y at 8:30, so I can beat the before school rush. So, this is about discipline as well. It's about discipline. So let me be honest, I have been skipping the gym for the last couple of days. First and foremost, let me say, I know there are personal trainers in Wichita, but I'm going to see if I can figure it out myself first. With some YouTube videos, I'll link them in the description box below if they work. If I cannot get to at least a 13:30 average per mile, then I definitely will be seeking some trainers. Now, when I go to the Y, I'll be honest, I just go off of vibes. Like, I don't have any set routine. Whatever machine is available, that's usually what I'll use. I'm not necessarily trying to be, the biggest or bulkiest person, but I do need to lose some weight, and I'll be transparent with you. Well, I figured this out as well. One of the reasons why my time is so slow, and this is just common sense as well, I have a lot of weight being carried through my knees. 250 for a 5'9" frame is just not, I don't think that's where my body needs to be at. So I do need to lose some weight. And I'm not sure if I mentioned this earlier, but I'm not looking at a scale. I did that previous, and I just always would feel extra discouraged by that. So I'm going to just try, not looking at the scale. I'll weigh myself in October after I do my halfway mark, and then December. So yeah, I'm trying something new by not weighing myself. But another reason why I do need to lose weight is a pair of pants that I really enjoy. The button broke. The button fell off because they were just too tight around. So that was definitely the thing that I needed to see, to know that I need to lose some weight. And it's a good stress reliever for me as well. Working now is keeping me employed. If I did not work out regularly, I would have lost my job now, because I definitely would have gone off. I would have gone off on someone. So tomorrow, I think I'm going to wear a lighter color shirt so you can see just kind of what I do at the gym a little bit, and everything will be sweat. None of it will be water. All of it will just be body sweat. So I'll see you tomorrow at the Y. So today is the next day. It's Friday. I'm on bike headed to the Y, and I got the day off today. There was an overstaffage at work, so they let me use some vacation hours. I had like 96, so it was nothing for me to take this day off. I have plenty of vacation. But bad time management. It is almost 2 p.m. and I'm just leaving the house. Last night I said, okay, I have the day off tomorrow. I'm gonna do this, this, and that. So on Saturday, which is tomorrow, I have the full day to, just do whatever I want to do or do other stuff that I might need to catch up on. So I'm working on time management. I know it's pretty windy right now, but I'm headed to the Y, and I am wearing a yellow shirt, so you'll see all the sweat. And I'll still have time to do my full workout before the kids come back from school, so I'll see you at the Y. So I've done all the weightlifting I'm gonna do. Now, here's my next battle. For 30 minutes on level 6, I should get a little over 2 miles, so let's see what I do. I'm at the finish line. I did 30 minutes. Stop this mess. There's the proof. I did all 30 minutes. We're gonna end this workout before I end up the next body at Jackson Mortuary. 30.4, 4.6, 30. So my math brain can't think right now, but that's a little over 2 miles. Now let's go to the elliptical. So here's proof. You see that yellow? That's the color of my sleeve. I almost didn't finish it. I almost stopped it, almost paused it, but I said I can't. I can't think of where it's from. But the Bible says, greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. And with God's help, I did do this first 30 minutes. Now, I'm gonna do 4 miles on the elliptical. I'm gonna take a little break and drink some water so I don't pass out, because I don't have health insurance right now. Subscribe to my channel and get my views up so I can afford some health insurance. But I'll see you over there. So I've recovered from the Stairmaster. So now I'm gonna do the elliptical for 40 minutes on level 11 for the resistance, and then 3 for the height. So I'll see you at the end. Let's get it. I have less than 20 seconds left. I never look and see how much I do, just so I can focus on doing my best. But we're almost at 40 minutes. There's 40. And I have 604 calories. It's not gonna let me know. Come on, don't do that to me. And 4.28 miles. Not bad. I did it. And I didn't stop. I almost stopped. Around 8 minutes, my body almost gave out on me when I almost had 8 minutes left. But I didn't stop. So there's today's workout. So as imagined, I had a really good workout. The whole shirt is drenched in sweat. Here's one little corner where you can see the original color of the shirt. But yeah, this was a good workout. I'm gonna sleep well tonight after I go see the Aretha Franklin movie. So it is the next day. It is Saturday, and I'm not leaving the house as early as I wanted to, but I did do some things around the house. I cleaned the kitchen, washed the dishes, so I wasn't just wasting time like I was doing yesterday. And when I felt like I was tired, I really wasn't tired. It was just that after workout feeling. The rest of the day, especially when I got home, I was not tired. But what I was in pain. Now, as soon as I got home, after doing over 6 miles between the two machines, it was like 4.28 miles on the elliptical, and then a little over 2 miles on the Stairmaster. I went straight to cutting the grass in the backyard. And I did all of this without stretching. Yes, I did not stretch before, I did not stretch after. I don't think I've ever stretched, to be completely honest with you. Even when I did that run by Coleman, I did not stretch. And this terrible pain in my groin area happened. So I put some Icy Hot on it. Now that was not the best idea. We all know it's pretty close to the groin, and it was burning. It was burning for a couple of minutes. But I'm learning. I'm enjoying learning. I'm enjoying the learning process, but I'm learning. So this is going to be a relatively light workout because I'm still in a little bit of, it's still a little sharp in that area. So I'm going to take an Epsom salt bath after this workout today. And it's not going to be too long as well because I have some other stuff to do. Hello, so it is October 9th, 2021. It's a little bit over halfway, so I'm back at this park by Coleman. It's called Eastview. I lived in Wichita for 26 years and never known what this park was named. But I'll be completely honest, I have not been training as hard as I should. If I can get at least 14 minutes and 15 seconds per mile, I'll be happy. If I can break 14 minutes on average, I'll just be elated. Last time I got 14 minutes and 44 seconds per average for a mile, so I don't know. Let's see what I can do. I shouldn't be getting more than 14 minutes and 44 seconds. If I take more time than the previous time, then there is an issue. Now, I will have some headphones and listen to music, so maybe that'll help me some, but I don't know. Let's see what I get. Y'all, I don't know what happened. It was God, to be completely honest. But I would have been completely satisfied if I would have got 14 minutes per mile on average. And I got 13 minutes and 31 seconds. Like, that's halfway there pretty much. I most definitely, if I can be consistent, get the 12-minute and 30-second mark per mile. And so I'm not sure if you can see it. You probably won't be able to. But the first time I ran, my average was 13 minutes and 58 seconds per mile for the first mile. And then the second one was like 15 minutes and something. And then the second time when I ran, my first mile was 13 minutes and 17 seconds. And then the .77 was 13 minutes and 49 seconds. So altogether, I never got over 14 minutes a mile. And part of it might have just been stretching. When you stretch, you don't cramp, which of course makes you run better. And I just felt more relaxed throughout the full thing. Now that last quarter of a mile, I definitely felt myself slowing down. But I'm surprised. I'm surprised. Now, the weight. I don't know what my weight's going to be. I won't be 253, I hope. Now, I am about to go eat at Chipotle, that new brisket from Chipotle, so that will have some factor in my weight. But I kind of need to do some ab workouts as well, because I like watching Kev on stage. And there was one video, he was making fun of his stomach, and I was laughing. And then I realized my stomach looks the same way. And, you know, I'm in my 20s. He's in his 40s. He has a wife and 2 kids. He can do that. I have no excuse. So I'm going to start doing some ab workouts. Not to look like an Abercrombie and Fitch model, but I definitely just need to tone up some of this gut. You'll see in the thumbnail if I do lose any weight around my gut. My legs are definitely a lot, I can tell, more toned. But yeah, this stomach, it has to go. It has to go. So I'm being honest with you guys. I have not weighed myself since the beginning of August when I was 253 pounds. Now let's see where I'm at now. Still at 253.2. I don't know what's up. My time's definitely better at the mile, but my weight's still the same. Okay, so according to the scale, I am still 114.8 kilograms. It must be body recomposition because I definitely feel a little bit more toned. Like I said, this gut is still here and it's about to go, but I definitely feel more toned and my time has improved in the mile by a considerable amount. So I don't know. I wish the number was smaller, but I feel a difference in my body. But I don't know. This next 2 months or month and a half, I'm definitely going to work on maybe eating a better diet so that I can cut some weight as well. But I'm happy with whatever number I get as long as I can get that 12-minute and 30-second mile on average. So it is November 4th, 2021. Excuse my chapped lips, I'm just going to the Y. But it hasn't been the best day, and the sky doesn't help any. I'm not sure if you can tell, but yeah, it's pretty dark. It looks like it's 8:15 p.m. and it's 8:20 in the morning. But I saw this tweet. It said that you're worthy now, not when you lose 20 pounds, not when you get a better job. You're worthy now. And at 5'9", 240, way above my BMI that I'm supposed to be at, I'm not going to be worth more when I lose weight, and I'm not worth less now that I'm heavier. And I've been going through some things. Go back and watch the Mind episodes 19, 22, and 23. That's what I'm currently going through right now. You're watching this in the future, but it's what I'm living right now. And I really didn't feel like coming to the Y today. Like, my sleep pattern's been off, but you gotta keep pressing. Life doesn't stop because things get hard. It doesn't stop. So it's December 2nd, 2021. My LSAT video is already up, but I've had to work a lot of mandatory, the keyword mandatory overtime at this job that I still can't stand, and it's been cutting into my time to get to the Y and work out. So I'm not going to meet the weight. That's just not going to happen. I'm not sure about the time either, but I'm going to just try my best and do the best I can by next week, by next Saturday. It is what it is at this point, but something in life has got to change. I can't go on like this forever. I can't. So it is the 11th of December. Yep, it's the 11th of December. As I mentioned, I've been working a lot of overtime, so I have not had time to run and to train or to get better at my mile or however much time. And I'm not able to run the course that I wanted to today, so I'ma just get it done. You see the title of the video. I don't know what my time is going to be. I don't know how long this distance is that I'm about to run. I haven't ran it in a long time. But I'm going to just get this over with. I'm going to get it over with. When there's a will, there's a way. So I just need to get it over with, and well, let's just get it over with. So I wasn't even able to get a full mile in. The time does say on average 13 minutes and 44 seconds. But I'm in too much pain to continue. My side hurts, my leg hurts, and not some other things that I have to do today. I just can't do it. I'm gonna walk the rest of the way, but once again I felt another challenge. I'm not surprised. Like I said, I wasn't able to work out like I was doing because of the forced, let me make sure that is understood, forced overtime at work. I haven't had time to work out, and my eating hasn't been the best, so this is what happens. It's just real results. So yeah, that's it. There's nothing else.